This is Internet Business Mastery, episode 73.
In a world where bosses control your life and thoughts of escape fill your mind, where inspiration seems dead and cynicism rules the masses, you have a desire to break free. You feel the need to take control. Now, there exists a place where the secrets of freedom and wealth are given to those who believe. InternetBusinessMastery.com. Free your mind.
Hello and welcome to Internet Business Mastery online at InternetBusinessMastery.com. I'm Sterling.
And I'm Jay.
And we're here to help you escape the 9-to-5 and live the lifestyle of your dreams by turning your life's passion into a profitable internet business, even if you're just getting started today. On this episode of Internet Business Mastery, we have Social Media Marketing Magic, an interview with social media master Perry Belcher. Plus, in the quick tip, one of our favorite content creation tools, and now it's even available on Mac too. We'd like to remind you that if you'd like to get a jump start on creating your own profitable internet business using our proven system, claim your risk-free trial membership to the Internet Business Mastery Academy by going to freeaudiogift.com. So, how are things, Jay?
They're going pretty well. How about you?
Yeah, they're going real well.
I'm excited about today's interview with Perry. I mean, of course, we recorded it, prior to doing this episode, but it's just really awesome stuff. It was cool to go down to Austin, Texas recently. Perry Belcher and Ryan Dice, both, hugely successful internet marketers and internet businessmen, both live down in Austin, and they were having this obviously, just filling in the audience. They had an event all about traffic and conversion, which was an incredible event. They kind of pulled the curtain back on their business and literally let us look into some really, crazy cool stuff when it comes to how to, just drive massive amounts of traffic and how to convert that traffic into sales.
Yeah, that had to be probably the best seminar I've been to. And it's funny because we went there to kind of meet and talk about some joint venture type stuff. And I was thinking of the seminars being completely secondary. Like, if I go in, I do. If I, just go play, I play. But I'm really glad we actually went to it because it was awesome.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, we, after we got the invitation, Perry and Ryan's JV manager said, "Hey, do you guys want to, you guys want to come down as our guest?" And it was kind of like, well, I mean, obviously just based on that, it's like, oh, sure, we'll book a trip it was like a week before the event. And, that's the kind of thing where you book a trip and you hop down there on an airplane because clearly partnerships with Perry Belcher and Ryan Dice would be very profitable for both of us, I think. And so, but yeah, the event itself turned out to be fabulous, in addition to just the opportunity to meet with Perry and their guys and kind of set some things up, including this interview and some other exciting things we got coming down the pipe. But I guess the couple lessons there to share are, you got to be ready to act when opportunity hops up. I mean, when an email like that comes in, and it would have been easy to think, oh, I hate flying, and it's only a week away, and I got to make plans, and I don't know, it's going to cost twice as much to fly there because we're only a week away. But that's not when you think about the return on investment of and they even said, they're like, hey, we appreciated the fact that you guys were willing to hop on a plane right away and come down and chat with us. So that's one of the big lessons to learn there. And then also just the fact that Perry and Ryan, if you see them doing something when it comes to conversion and traffic, you definitely want to pay attention because these guys are just crazy testers. I mean, they just test and tweak and track and test and tweak and track and figure out what's working. And that's the key to building a successful business. And so the stuff they do most of the time is because they've tested the heck out of it and they know it works. So that's a big lesson to learn as well in this whole internet marketing space.
Well, and here's something that actually happened to me a couple of days ago. Recently, I started, it's called bodyboarding, but some people call it boogie boarding, which is basically kind of looks like, if you haven't seen it, a mini surfboard, but you just get up on your chest on it and use it to, surf the waves. So it's kind of like half surfing, I guess. But anyway, I've been doing that quite a bit lately. And I went out, maybe 5 o'clock, and I'm going out, and I'm, let's say halfway, I'm in the water, and I'm getting out to where I'm going. And a guy asks me something like, "Are you with Internet Business Mastery?" I'm out in the ocean, and this guy's on a bodyboard as well, and I'm sitting there going, how can this possibly be?
Yeah.
Somebody asking me this. And so we end up talking, and he's a guy that actually did exactly what I did. He moved to San Diego. He lives like 2 blocks over from me in the same area right here on the beach, and has a couple of internet businesses. And so we ended up basically surfing together and for almost an hour and talking internet business the whole time. And the funny thing is he said, oh yeah, I have a mastermind call with this guy named Perry Belcher tomorrow. And I thought, oh, how funny is that? I was like, oh, we just interviewed him. So how weird is it? I'm in the middle of the ocean, it seems like. I'm out at the ocean. There's no way I can imagine that I would just suddenly meet somebody surfing that is going to not only do internet business, but know what internet business mastery is and stuff. But anyway, and for a while I was completely stunned. And then I realized I was wearing my shirt that on the back said, thanks to internet business mastery. And so I was like literally going, how could this be the whole time? But it was really cool to get to know this person and to know there was another person like me, some a little bit older guy out, and we're living the dream, making a lifestyle and doing internet business. So it was just something I thought I would share with everybody. I just thought it was so cool to do that. I meet out while surfing.
That's funny. It reminds me of back in the day being in a band, and you're telling somebody, oh yeah, I'm in a band. They're like, oh, what's the name? And they're like, oh, I never heard of you. And you're like, oh, well, you say something funny like, well, we're huge in Hungary, or we're huge in Japan or whatever. It's like, so for now you can say, oh yeah, I've got this online radio show about business called Internet Business Mastery. And you say, we're huge in the Pacific Ocean. Like people in the Pacific Ocean love us,
They just love us. People living on the beach. Not homeless people living on the beach.
Yeah.
We're huge with them.
All right, well, let's go ahead and hop into this interview because I know it's a little bit of a longer one, but there's some good stuff. I mean, these interviews there's a lot of good stuff we want to get in there, so let's go and hop right to it.
And now, the features segment.
Hi, everyone. It's Jay here on the line from Internet Business Mastery, and I'm joined, as usual, by Sterling. How you doing there, Sterling?
Hey, guys. What's going on?
And we've got an awesome Grill the Guru interview lined up for today. This is one that we've been working on for a little while, trying to make the schedules match up and stuff. This is a friend and colleague of ours by the name of Perry Belcher, and this is a guy we've both had our eye on in the social media stuff he's been working on for the last year or so, because he's definitely had some interesting things cooking. And Sterling's had the opportunity to associate with him at some very high-end masterminds. We're talking a serial entrepreneur here.
I was going to say that the one thing about Perry when I met him at Yannick's mastermind was that I think I've told the story about Perry's success more than anyone else. He's one of the legends I've told many times, I think on the podcast as well as in the academy. So I'm very excited to finally get this chance.
Yeah, definitely. So we wanted to pull him on the line, like I said, because he's been working on social media stuff and has come out with some content recently that is just really, really good. Stuff that we've been digging into and using ourselves and getting some great results. So we've got a lot to go over. So we're just going to go ahead and dive in. Hey, Perry, thanks for joining us on this call and giving us some of your time today.
Oh, you're very welcome. By the way, I understand that legend stuff just translates to old fart. There are no young legends. I'm like that.
No,
that's about it. I don't know if I want to go to legend stature or not.